Hey everybody, what's up? So first of all, I wanted to apologize for the quality of my Vampire Survivors video. I only had my cell phone available. It was late at night and I don't have another camera. I'm trying to get that fixed so I can film something appropriate. But this is a warning about the game if you've never played it and why I'm kind of hesitant now. If you have like photo or light sensitivities, the game has a lot of flashing colors in that. So I wouldn't recommend playing it if you have something like that. So I know it's an older game, about three, I think, years ago or so. Um, I just finally got into playing it because of the fact that I was looking for something to take a break from Brotato from. I haven't had a chance to get into games. I've got one loaded on my PS4 that I want to get to. I've just been busy with some other stuff, so that's going to take a little time. But I really have been liking the game. I like stuff that has challenges. This does. For me, the most frustrating challenge is they want you to kill 161,616, and that took quite a while because cats are, first of all, cheap unit. Second of all, they fly around, so you don't get all of them. Yeah, we know bats fly. What am I thinking? And so there's ones that are hard to get unless you have certain types of weapons. What I really like is how at some point you can evolve weapons to something else. You can combine them to get better items. So yeah, there is that. That is what I'm really enjoying about it. It does have a retro Castlevania feel, which I believe was actually the inspiration for the game, if I remember correctly. There's not really a story given when you play the game, which kind of sucks because, like with Rotato, I would like to know what's going on. One of the things you have to find is coffins, and it says, it kind of reminds me of Mario. Your princess is in another castle. It says your vampire is in another coffin. But you do get new characters when you find them. The other part is actually finding these coffins. It takes a while. One, I got really frustrated of trying to find. So I just went on to the next level and just kept going. I did get the DLC for it. And the only one that I regret is one called Emergency Meeting. I'm just going to say it right now. If you've heard that term before, you know it's from, was it Among Us or something like that? I think it's Among Us, where they have the trader, and I'm not really going to play those yet. I think I'm going to play those last. They're kind of like almost Contra or whatever. Not Contra. Can't think of it exactly. They call it like Neo Geo something. Like you have Neo Geo City in that. You do have another area which is more like seems like feudal Japan with like yokai and all this other stuff. That's been fun to play. With the original gameplay, you do have to level up in order to open up the next level, which I didn't know until I looked it up. But once again, all those things, I've just been experimenting and finally with one weapon. It's like, how do I evolve this? And I had to look it up because I was getting so frustrated. Because when you get the evolutions, it doesn't really tell you what takes what to evolve. So you just have to work with it. I'm not going to give that away. What I recommend playing it, like I said, I would as long as you don't have light sensitivity to it. There are some frustrations, like I said, with trying to get certain things. There is kind of like a character after you play for so long shows up and like an auto die thing unless you have certain weapons. The retro feel is what I really like. Um, Finding stuff, they're kind of, they say they're hidden items, which is fine, but you only have so long before you get attacked. But once again, you have weapons that come off the bat towards the end. Trying to play it, you can do it in bursts or, characters that you can unlock, like different things you can only play for so long. levels are the same thing. Not trying to give away a lot for people who play it. Like I said, the bats are the only downside of it. There are a couple others, trying to think what they are, that are not the best. You just have to figure it out. There's another area, what is it? It's like a dairy. And you have like these dairy monsters you have to kill. I'm gonna say this though. The funniest weapon to me is in the dairy area. If you can complete it doing, I don't remember what, you get a character whose initial weapon is like a mine cart. And the mine cart just for a while goes back across the screen, killing enemies. It's funny for some reason to me. I don't know why. Just like watching him get ran over constantly. There's still more stuff I'm unlocking. I will try to get, once I can, people want to see it, at least a little bit of it filmed. I've got one camera that I'm going to try. If that doesn't work, I have another camera coming in that I want to try as well. See how that works. Uh, when I go to take a break from it, like I said, I'm going to be playing the other game. Where is it? It's over here, which is Pathfinder Wrath and Righteous. Righteous. Um, I want to play this game. I like RPGs. This is the European version. I've heard I'll play on the PS4, so I really don't care. Um, yeah, if it's that version or not. But unfortunately, it's just the way that it is. Plus, some European games are actually cheaper than the American versions. So that's why I'll sometimes get those as well. I've got some other stuff I'm working on. That's also why it's going to take time. I'm also going to have a couple days where I'm not going to be able to play anything, be laid up, uh, because I'm getting an injection in my back. So that's going to take time away from that. I just wanted to bring that up. If you're watching, if you're not, you're new to the channel, hey, guess what? You just learned something about me. So that's it, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.